What would you do if you knew you could not fail? What is your dream? These questions, dear listeners, beckon us to explore the vast landscape of our ambitions, our dreams. Dreams are not just fleeting thoughts or whimsical fantasies. They are the compass of our lives, pointing us in the direction of our deepest desires and our highest aspirations. Dreaming big is not an act of naivety, but a declaration of courage. It's about daring to envision a future where your passion and your purpose converge, where you can realize your ultimate potential. Dreams are the seeds of greatness, planted in the fertile soil of our imagination. They are the driving force that propels us forward, the guiding light that illuminates our path. So let's explore this concept further. Let's dive into the world of dreams and aspirations and how they shape our lives. Hold that image in your mind, that dream, as we delve into some extraordinary stories of dreamers. Imagine you're an ordinary person with an extraordinary dream: to climb Mount Everest. This story is about such a person, someone who dared to dream big, to reach for the stars, or in this case, the highest peak in the world. They were not a seasoned mountaineer, not even an amateur hiker. They were just an average individual with a 9-to-5 job, a comfortable couch, and a burning desire to stand on the roof of the world. Mount Everest, towering over the Himalayas at a staggering 29,029 feet, was their ambition, their dream, their Everest. The journey wasn't easy, far from it. There were times when their body ached with exhaustion, when their lungs gasped for oxygen, when their mind screamed for them to turn back. They battled against biting winds, against blinding snowstorms, against the ever-present threat of avalanches. Every step was a struggle, every breath a battle. But they were fueled by an indomitable spirit, a resilient determination that refused to succumb to the harsh realities of the climb. They marched on, driven by the vision of their dream, the image of them standing atop the world. There were moments of despair, moments when their dream seemed impossible, unreachable. But they remembered their purpose, their reason for being there. They remembered their dream, and they pressed on, one step at a time, one breath at a time. They scaled the death zone where the air is so thin that every breath feels like a victory. They trudged through the Hillary Step, a vertical rock face that tests the limits of human endurance. And then finally, they stood there, on the summit of Mount Everest. They looked out over the world spread beneath them, a world that seemed so small, so insignificant from that height. They had done it. They had climbed Mount Everest. They had achieved their dream. Against all odds, they stood on the roof of the world, their dream realized. This is the power of dreams, the power of determination, the power of never giving up. This is the story of a dreamer who climbed Everest. And this could be your story too. Scene script, picture this. You're living on welfare, struggling to make ends meet with a dream to write a novel. Imagine the weight of the world on your shoulders, the ticking clock, the mounting bills, and the gnawing hunger. Amidst all, you hold on to a dream to weave words into a world of your own, to pen down a novel. In the heart of this struggle, our dreamer was a single parent. Their days were filled with the constant hustle of providing for their child, their nights consumed by the glow of a worn-out laptop screen. Their fingers danced on the keyboard, crafting stories, pouring their soul into words. This was their escape, their solace, their passion. But the journey of a dreamer is not without hurdles. Our dreamer faced rejection after rejection. Their work was dismissed, their talent overlooked. The world seemed to say, "Your dream is not worth it." But did they surrender? No, they clung tighter to their dream, for they knew in their heart that their story deserved to be told. They wrote in the eerie silence of the night, when the world was asleep and their dreams were awake. They wrote through their tears, their joy, their despair. They wrote because their stories were a part of them. They wrote because they were a dreamer, and a dreamer never gives up. And then, one day, it happened. Their manuscript found its way to a publisher who saw the magic in their words. Their novel was published. The world was introduced to a new author, a dreamer who had dared to dream, to write, to persevere. The novel was a success, a global sensation. It resonated with readers around the world, touching hearts, igniting dreams. The dreamer, once struggling on welfare, was now a best-selling author. Their life was transformed, their dream realized. They had written their way out of hardship. They had written their way into the hearts of millions. With persistence and belief, they wrote their way to their dream. The dreamer's story is a testament to the power of dreams and the magic that happens when you dare to chase them. Imagine being told you're not good enough, yet you dream of being a successful musician. Let's journey into the life of a passionate dreamer who aspired to serenade the world with their melodies. This dreamer, a musician at heart, was a symphony waiting to be heard, a song waiting to be sung. But the road to the world stage was not a chart-topping hit right from the start. They were met with rejection time and time again. Record labels dismissed them, saying they lacked the it factor, that their music wouldn't sell. Doors were slammed shut, opportunities dwindled, and yet the melody within them never ceased. They continued to create music, pouring their heart into every note, every lyric, every rhythm. Their dream was not just a fleeting thought, but a burning desire that echoed in the harmonious chords of their soul. They played in dimly lit bars to half-interested patrons, strumming their guitar under the faint spotlight. But even amidst the lukewarm applause, they found their rhythm, their voice. They nurtured their dream, watering it with resilience, courage, and unwavering passion. Then, as fate would have it, a small-time record producer heard their music. It was raw. It was real. It was a symphony that resonated with the rhythms of life. The producer took a chance on them, and soon their music was out in the world. Slowly but surely, listeners began to tune in. They found solace in the dreamer's melodies, their lyrics echoing the hopes, the dreams, the struggles of the everyday. The dreamer's music became a beacon of hope, a testament to the power of dreams. From dimly lit bars to sold-out arenas, the dreamer's journey was a symphony in itself. They stood on the world stage, not as a musician who was once dismissed, but as a dreamer who dared to dream, who dared to believe. They sang their dream into existence, their music resonating in the hearts of millions. They sang their dream into existence, proving naysayers wrong. These stories are not just tales of triumph, but illustrations of the power of dreams. In our journey today, we've traversed mountains, dived into the world of literature, and danced to the rhythm of music. We've met dreamers who dared to imagine, dared to believe, and dared to act. They've shown us that dreams are not just whimsical fantasies, but potent forces that can shape our reality. From the frosty peaks of Everest to the throbbing heart of the music world, dreams have served as guiding lights, illuminating paths often obscured by uncertainty and fear. They've given our dreamers a purpose, a destination to strive towards. They've provided a compass, directing their steps even when the road was shrouded in darkness. But the power of dreams extends beyond providing purpose and direction. Dreams fuel motivation. They ignite a fire within us that refuses to be extinguished, a fire that burns brighter with every challenge faced, every obstacle overcome. They inspire us to push beyond the boundaries of what we thought possible, to reach heights we never thought we could achieve. Yet it's essential to remember that the path to realizing our dreams is seldom smooth. It's strewn with obstacles and setbacks, with moments of doubt and despair. But it is in these trying times that the true power of dreams shines through. Because dreams, you see, are resilient. They endure. They encourage us to rise each time we fall, to keep going when the odds are stacked against us. Dreams remind us that no mountain is too high, no challenge too daunting if we have the courage to face them. So dream big, work hard, and remember, the only thing standing between you and your dream is the will to try and the belief that it is actually possible. What's your dream?